So, hi dear Pisces, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus rising from today till the 26th of January 2026. The roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start, Pisces. The overall energy for Pisces people for this week for their love and relationship area. Let's see what we have. We have the Five of Cups, Death card, and Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. This is the end of this chapter. This is like how no matter how troublesome, how painful it is, this is the end. This is done. This is gone. I don't know from both the sides. I don't know if you are taking it as done. I don't know if you are feeling like okay, I should do it. I should end it. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. There's still love there. There is still a hope there of having a beautiful bond or connection or something. But you guys are telling me I'm done crying over this. I'm done with the done thing. I'm over. Okay, cool. Got it. It's like as if you're slapping me and telling me, it's done. Get out of your bitch. Okay. Let's see your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now, Pisces. Okay, let's see. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment, Pisces. Page of Pentacles. I'm getting this card a lot today. This is someone who feels like coming forward towards with an offer of friendship. Let's start from the start kind of a deal. Okay, cool. I am seeing a lot of lovers turning into friends these days. What is happening in the cosmos? Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. Maybe collective energy. I don't know. Let's see. So we have the Page of Wands, Page of Swords, the Hierophant. See, this is like somebody feels like coming towards you with a fresh, clean slate, with a fresh energy of let's do it, and from the start, let's do it from the start, let's be friends again and let's see where it goes. But at the end of the day, he or she feels like, or they feel like having something long term with you, having something committed with you, having something that's going to be there. Somebody feels like starting from the start, having a clean slate with you, that is going to lead to something meaningful in the coming future. This is what they feel. Cool. 3 pages. There, I can't say this person is not serious because down the line they feel like having something serious. But right now they feel like, okay, let's start from the start with a clean slate, with the childlike innocence, with a friendship kind of a deal, and learn to grow. Okay, let's see what do you feel about it. The Moon, you feel like this is not going to go anywhere. You are not sure about it. You feel like there are lots of secret, there are lots of mysterious energies, and you definitely feel like hiding something here. You are feeling like you should not show your true face or true feelings to this particular person or energy. Let's clarify the Moon. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. So you feel like, okay, I should give to this particular person or situation, but I should not give my 100% to this particular person or situation. So you're holding back this urge or desire to give your full time attention to this situation, and you feel like let's just wait and watch and see where it goes, see what happens, and then I'm going to maybe do something about it or invest in the situation. So you feel like holding back this urge or desire to giving your 100% to a particular person or situation because you feel like waiting and watching and seeing what is going to happen next from their side is going to be a good idea. Okay, let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them? The High Priestess, their intention is also hidden. What is going on? This person doesn't want to tell what they want. They're like, okay, let me keep my intentions to myself and I'm going to reveal it to the whole world when the timing is going to be right. Right now, it's between me and my intuition. Okay, let's clarify the high priestess here. This might be three of swords, two of swords, and the hanged man. Okay, so this person doesn't want to tell you how hurt they are, how painful this is for them to start from the start. They want to keep their up in the air kind of energies hidden, and they want to just show you the totally different side of theirs, totally changed version of their totally different side of theirs, so that they can come forward as somebody like a totally changed person, but they are still holding on to some kind of pain or painful memories and some kind of stressful energies that they definitely don't want to reveal to you. So they don't want to reveal the pain, the struggles, and the stressful energies that they're carrying within themselves, and they want to tell you, show you the positive sides only and the changed side of theirs only, so that you can believe them again. I don't think so this person wants to hide something from you, like to hurt you or something. This person wants to hide the pain and all that stressful energies because they don't want to burden you with those energies. Okay, so they want to come forward towards you with a fresh clean energy of, okay, see, I have changed, I am growing up, and I want you also to grow up with me. Let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Pisces? King of Cups, you want to keep yourself emotionally very grounded and mature and let things be. So, you want to handle this situation with a lot of emotional maturity and groundedness. So, you want to remain open to the idea of let's see what happens, but you don't want to give all of your energies to this situation. Okay, you want to remain emotionally mature and grounded in the situation. Cool, good for you. We have the Chariot and the Fool and the Queen of Cups. See, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So you want to check if there is potential in the situation to move forward and be something really meaningful and beautiful. If it does have the potential, you are going to move forward. If you are not going to see the potential in the situation, you are not going to risk it all for this particular person or situation at all. You're like, I'm going to test the waters, I'm going to remain open to the idea of moving forward, but I am going to see what is going to happen, then I am going to participate in the game or not participate in the game at all. Okay, that is actually a very wise thing to do. So you are not going to go totally in the situation, but you are going to entertain the situation this much that you are going to be involved. Okay, okay, so basically testing the waters before jumping all in. Let's see what could be the potential outcome for you guys till the 26th of January 2026 in this particular dynamics. The World card, it's like completion of a cycle. Something is going to be completed. Let me clarify the World card before jumping into any kind of conclusion. Something coming full circle here. Something coming full circle. A situation coming full circle. Let's clarify the World card. We have the Nine of Wands and Three of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Yes, you guys are going to drop your guards down and you guys are going to start working on a collaboration or partnership. But as soon as you guys are going to start working on this, there is going to be a lot of chaos and conflict and drama coming up, because you guys are not going to be on the same page even if you guys are trying to. So this is going to be this energy of, okay, let me put my guards down. It's happening from both the sides. Let's put the guards down, let's start working on this, let's start from the start. And the moment you guys are going to start from the start, it's going to convert into a shit show, because both of you will not be able to come on the same page for very valid reasons. One of you is still in the page energy and one of you is in the king energy. So one of you is mature enough and grounded enough to handle the situation in every possible way, and one of you is not. So it's like a situation coming full circle means you guys are going to realize the truth about the situation for good this time, and both of you. And then it's going to be like, okay, maybe we need more time, or maybe this is not going to happen. That is going to be up to you guys. I don't know. Let's see the guidance here, Pisces. I'm doing this reading in a little bit of hurry because my phone battery is about to die, so I don't want to interrupt this reading in between. Let's see the guidance. The other portion can also, we can skip that. Nine of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Make sure, make 1000% sure before having this new beginning, brand new beginning, or start or restart, whether with a new person or a last one, past one, that you are completely over the past situations, past anxieties, stressful energies that you are still dealing with. You're still dealing with something or someone from your past that's stressing the hell out of you when it comes to your love and relationship area. So make sure you are completely done with those past people, situations, things, or anxious state of minds or belief system or whatever it is or whatever it was. Before you are going to go towards a brand new chapter, a brand new thing, a brand new relationship, make sure you are over the past ones. Whether it's belief, whether it's energy, whether it's feelings, whether it's the stressful energy that you are carrying, the anxiety, the projections, whatever it is, make sure before jumping into anything new, you are going to close the previous ones completely, because otherwise you're going to project all of the fears, insecurities, and stressful energies on the new situations as well, and then it is going to become a shit show that you will not be able to manage or handle. So from your side, be very very clean. You cannot take the charge of the other side, you cannot control the other side, but from your side, be clean and be 1000% ready. If you are not ready, take your time. Okay, it's not a video game, it's your life, so take your time, honey. Okay, don't be in any kind of rush or hurry to make any kind of life changing decisions. Cool. So let me answer one of your questions related to this particular area of your life, love and relationship area. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, please leave this portion behind. Don't worry about it. I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And I'm going to give you the answer in the next 10 to 15 seconds. And your time starts now. Okay, my love. So the answer to your question is let go. Letting go is the answer. Let me read from the guidebook. Let go. Okay, at first glance, this card might seem to be suggesting that you give up your current pursuit, but that is not the message. Instead, it suggests that you let go of your attachment to the subject of your question and cease clinging, striving, and grasping. The let go card asks you to learn to love with an open hand, let universal flow come and go as it desires, and trust all is for your highest good. Something that is held and squeezed and restricted cannot grow or flourish. Okay, release your troubles and desires to the divine and trust in spirit to find the perfect solution in the perfect time. So if this is making sense, good. If this is not, leave it. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.